We kick off hour number 2 with an individual I have not met before, and I am thrilled to have right here on the Rich Eisen Show, fresh from the IMG Academy in Washington, D.C., a 5-star recruit, one of the top linemen available, if not the top lineman, based on many of those who measure such things in college football. He is just committed to Deion Sanders, Colorado Buffaloes. Please welcome to our program, Jordan Seaton. Good to see you, Jordan. How are you?
Thank you for having me, man.
Thank you for
I'm doing
being
good.
That's good. No, it's okay. You guys can clap. That's all right. We got people here. I agree. That's a very clappable moment. Here's what I'd like to do to start this interview, if you don't mind. I've got my own, gear. Do you have your own gear?
I got mine in the back.
Okay, go get it in the back. Go get it in the back.
Twins?
I think we should be twins.
Let's do it.
And I have this straight from, the man himself. Hold on a minute. I got my blenders. Hold on. Here we go. You tell me how this works. You tell me if I look like a Colorado Buffalo.
Let's see. Oh, you buffed down, baby. You was buffed down.
There's my camera right there. What do you think?
Changes the person.
Is that right? Like to you, like 1 second I was somebody, now I'm transformed.
Just Rich Eisen the Buffalo.
That's right. Oh, come on in. You can just walk in there. Here we go. Hand it off. Here we go. Let's see if it transforms you. That's your camera right there. You want to look straight into it. Put them on. Oh, yeah.
Now we cooking.
Now we cooking.
Well,
we coming.
Right? we are coming.
Well, we here.
We're here.
Okay. I think we should we conduct the interview like this, or what we should?
We can just
let's try the first half of it.
Yeah.
Okay. How you doing?
Chill.
I'm fine.
It's a good day.
Why did you choose Colorado? Why'd you do that?
I chose Colorado just because of the opportunities that they have there. I didn't want to go somewhere and just be another guy. I wanted to make history and start from the ground up, because like your mother's cooking, start from scratch, best ever. You start from scratch, you do it good. It comes to something, now it becomes a tradition. So you got to start somewhere, though.
And obviously, Colorado had some heat on it this year.
They did.
Did you attend any of the games? Which games did
Yes.
you? Where'd you go?
I've been up there twice, but my personal favorite game was Colorado against Colorado State.
You were there for that.
Yes.
That was quite a night.
Yeah, lasted all night.
Lasted all night. So what was your impression? So you're from Washington, D.C., right?
Yeah.
You're from the Mid-Atlantic.
Yeah.
So what was your impression of going into the Rocky Mountains? You're there, and Boulder, and it's all on. What was your impression of that night?
Beautiful. If you've never been there, you got to get there. I went to the top of the mountains, got to see the view of the city, got to see the facilities, got to see everything. Denver is beautiful. Other people may say it's not, but for me, it's a beautiful day. You get the wind with a cool 60th, 70th breeze.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it does get a little cold.
Oh yeah, it definitely gets cold.
But it's a dry cold, right?
Yes.
That's what they say. Okay, very good. So you were there that night, and what a night that was. This is where these were born. That week, right?
Yes, sir.
And then, so then you saw the crowd, you saw the game, you saw obviously Colorado have its hands full in a way that a lot of people weren't expecting. You saw them get through it. You saw Travis Hunter get hurt as well. What was your impression by the end of the night? Did you know that was the spot for you at that point in time?
Not at that point in time, but when I was on my visit, I kind of said I could see myself here. I see what Prime's doing. He just needs a couple more guys, because it's a team. It takes 11 guys. Every person got to do their job. So he's on a good track to where he's going right now.
Of course, no doubt about that. Oh, look, he's wearing the same glasses too, right there. So what is it like being recruited by Deion Sanders?
Blessing. He's a Hall of Famer. Everybody knows his background.
Yes.
Being recruited like that, it definitely takes a lot of hard work. They're gonna say he's not gonna look at you if you weren't good, So being recruited by somebody like him, hey man, it's just a blessing to be able to get coached by him. And hey man,
what does he say to you? Like what give me some of his lines that he was saying to you. And when I say lines, obviously that sounds infused, like that he doesn't mean it, that he's got lines for days.
Yeah.
And I've I know him for a long time.
Yeah.
I worked with him for a very long time. I was around him for a very long time. And he's got a unique way of expressing himself. as well as putting things in perspective in the shortest amount of words. So
Yeah.
I'm wondering what he would say to
What I
a
find most
recruit.
interesting about that, he'll tell you something real through a joke. Like he'll just be like, "What up, baby? You gotta do this. You gotta do that." I'll be like, and then he'll make it something funny, and I'll be like, "All right, I get where you're going." So I feel like just him being able to relate to the player, and that makes everything easier. You know, some people can't. If you can't relate to somebody, you can't get your message across.
Okay, I've got Jordan Seaton here on the Rich Eisen Show. Okay, this may be the oldest thing I've ever said to somebody of your age, but I got to take these off so I can actually see.
Yeah.
Is that wrong?
No,
Okay, very good. But even though I look great in them.
of course.
Okay. So when did you know you wanted to play football? When did that first start for you?
It started when I was about 8 years old, 9 years old. I started playing. You start off flag football. Started playing tackle.
Were you always big, or did you have a growth spurt?
I was always chubby, fat.
Okay.
I was a chubby, fat guy. Around maybe 7th, 8th grade, I started to kind of not slim down, but lessen the baby fat. And then 10th grade, 11th grade, I went from 350 to 290.
You went 60 pounds the other way.
Yeah.
Okay. And now you are what,
I'm 295 right now.
295.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is your forte? What is your
What did I do?
Yeah, what do you do?
So what I did.
What are you going to bring to Colorado?
What I'm going to bring?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna bring a guy who's motivated to win. You're gonna get a guy that's gonna do all he can do for the program and for that university, and a guy who's not gonna let Shedeur just get tackled and tumbled on and all type of craziness. That will never happen again.
Okay. So I don't mean to put you in a position, but I'm going to.
Yeah.
You strike me as somebody who can handle the heat. You just said Shedeur. Does that mean you're going to protect for him next year? Is that what you're saying? We're going to see him? Okay. All right. There you go. We're going to see Shedeur. And he can use you. I mean, and I know you understand what you represent, right? Like in terms of who you are and what your standing is in the scouting community. That you chose Colorado is significant. I'm wondering if you can put that into words, that you know that, right?
Yes. I mean, the impact that I have is going to be a big impact.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going for the best of the best. The best of the best will come. Like I said, if you're a dog, you want to play for prime. If you're not a dog, you're just not playing for prime.
Okay. Who else did you consider?
I had Alabama, Ohio State, Florida, Tennessee, Oregon. Every school from the best from Bama to Harvard.
Okay. So you were Harvard was recruiting?
Yeah, I had every school.
Okay.
Every offer.
Every offer. How many offers did you have?
Stop counting after 50.
Who was the first? You stopped counting after 50.
Yeah.
I love this. Has Deion ever told you the story of his scouting combine? Did he tell you that story?
No, tell me about it.
Okay,
Tell me about it.
Okay. So he told this story about the scouting combine. Back in the day, one day I'm knocking on, plexiglass or whatever for you. You'll see this one day.
Yeah.
That nowadays they will, everyone's going to want to speak to you, right? In the same way that you stopped counting at 50. This is what it reminds me of the story. Every team's going to want to sit with you.
Yes.
Okay. So it's all going to be scheduled. Like you're going to look down at a laminate. It's going to be hanging around your neck, and you'll see this team is going to be meeting with me here. This team will be meeting with me there. I got 10 minutes here. Then I go to this room. It's all scheduled.
Yes.
When Deion did it, though, it was a total free-for-all. It wasn't scheduled. Scouts from other teams would be standing there waiting for you to come out of a room of, say, the Steelers and pull you into their room. And you would just go from room to room to room. And there would be fights sometimes between coaches about, no, that's my guy. I got him now. And it was nuts. That's why there's now a laminate that makes it nice and scheduled. So Deion would get pulled into a room, and he immediately asked, where are you picking? And if it was too low, he would walk out of the room. He would basically say, I think the Giants pulled him in and handed him like this thick book, for a test. And he says, where are you picking? They're like 5th or 6th overall. And he goes, yeah, You don't have a chance at me any turn.
I'm not going to be there.
I'm not
That's
gonna be
next
there.
level. I'll get there soon. That's next level.
That's Deion. Now, it's not true, though, that he ran his 40 and then left and got into a waiting car to go to the airport. That's like a fish story that's told all the time. But that's what it reminds me of when you're like, yeah, stop counting at 50. And Deion's like, well, you're not going to get there. And I would say to him, like, well, maybe a team could trade up for you. You ever think of that? He goes, no, I didn't think that. So maybe you guys are 2 peas in a pod.
2 peas in a pod. I think that's what it is.
Yeah? That's what
Prime
it
and
is.
seat.
Prime and seat.
Yeah, prime and seat.
Why? You gave him top billing. Means you're smart. And then you chose him over Ohio State, which means you're really smart. I went to Michigan, by the way.
Ooh.
Did they recruit you too?
They have. They did.
Okay. But you
Still are.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, you're at Prime now.
Oh, yeah, I'm with Prime, so
Okay.
that's all the way out the
Okay.
question.
So then what do you give me your plan, your dream scenario here.
My dream
Jordan
scenario?
Seaton. Yeah. Give me that. What do you got?
Bring in 15 to 25 elite guys, players, field time guys. Big 12 championship. Shedeur to win the Heisman, or somebody on my team to win the Heisman, on this team that I'm coming to.
Because you have protected or blown open the holes for him.
Yes.
Okay.
To run the ball for the most yards in the Big 12 league. Whatever there is in the Big 12, we will accomplish it. I'm going to start with Big 12 first, and then we will work up for a national championship.
And then next level.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you a Washington fan or?
I'm
what are you?
actually a Dallas Cowboys fan. My mother's a Washington fan.
TJ Jefferson over your right
I
shoulder.
liked you right off the bat.
You Dallas fan? Man,
What?
how about them Cowboys, man?
Now, did that help that Deion played for the Cowboys too in this process at all, or what? No.
I forgot about that. He did do that.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. Deion would tell you too. He's a 5-down player. First down, second down, third down on defense, fourth down on special teams, and he comes out and plays first down on offense. He was a 5-down player. Deion would say.
Not many could do that.
No,
Not many could do that.
That is, you are not wrong. So okay, so you're a Dallas fan in the Mid-Atlantic?
Yes.
That's lonely.
The story happened over Thanksgiving. My mother betted me. I had to clean the dishes if the Redskins won.
Okay.
But Dallas Cowboys won, so.
You just sat there and watched your mom clean the table? Is that what you did?
Loyalty.
I didn't watch her all the way. She looked at me. She looked at me like, you gonna make me clean these dishes. So I still had to clean, but the meal was perfect.
That's
He held out as long as he could.
so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. And where is mom? Where is she today?
Mom's working right now.
Where's she working?
Daycare.
Okay. Is that's what she does for a
Yes.
living? Okay. Well, one day we can address that matter for sure for
Yes.
you. Congratulations. You got a journey ahead of you. You got a lot of hard work too.
Yes, sir.
That's why Deion, I'm sure. And again, you're seeing right now with the transfer portal and all this stuff, and some kids have left Colorado, and I and so folks are like, well, who's sticking around for Deion?
Yeah.
And then you show up. That is significant. Like that's in the narrative of things. Your presence there is big.
Yes,
and
sir.
Then, and what they can do with you is going to be pretty significant. So
Yeah, I can see it.
you're
trust
just
me.
jumping out of your skin right now.
Yeah,
It looks like.
I didn't get no sleep last night about it. I couldn't sleep. It was just like, I can't believe this is about to happen.
Right.
So
Okay.
blessed to be in this favor.
Well, listen, congratulations to you on your decision. I look forward to seeing you do your thing. Thank you for being here. And okay, let's do this one more time.
Twins.
Here we go, twins. Oh, yeah. I agree. I agree.
That's the look.
That's it. That's it. Look at us in a blender right here on the Rich Eisen Show. Jordan Seaton, everybody, the newest Colorado Buffalo, is here. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.